Gender-based violence is one of the biggest social issues facing South Africa today. According to the Africa Health Organization, 51% of women in South Africa say that they've experienced gender-based violence, with 76% of men saying they've perpetrated gender-based violence at one stage in their lives. A similar study revealed that 1 in 5 women report that they have experienced violence at the hands of a partner. We have noticed a new trend of behavior among our grade 6 male learners that directly constitutes as gender-based violence. It is of vital importance for us as teachers to educate them on gender-based violence, explain what types of gender-based violence there are, and help them to better themselves as the next generation of young men. We have decided to create a campaign against gender-based violence by the name of Teach Equality, Learn Respect, and so ensure that we can end this cultural gender-based violence against women. Following is an educational video by teachers Kassiem, Kean, and Johan to brief and educate our learners about gender-based violence, the distinct types there are, and how we can better ourselves around this issue. Each of us will talk about different types of gender-based violence.
Good day, I'm Kean, and the topics I will be discussing is sexism and verbal abuse among learners in school. Sexism is when one gender discriminates against the other. Gender-based violence is a massive issue amongst children and learners between the ages of 10 and 18. Teachers are the most important educational resource in the world. They need to prevent these actions. Verbal abuse can be a sensitive topic amongst many people. If it happens between learners, the bully may think it is normal because it happens in their homes. If their dad abused their mom, they may think that is how you should talk to a woman. Verbal abuse is when one person talks bad about the other one and hurts them emotionally. Verbal abuse can take place with two people of the same gender as well, and the teachers should be on the lookout for that. As a teacher, I would talk to both parties privately and then afterwards talk to them both at the same time. They will be more comfortable after I talk to them both alone and be more open about the situation. We always assume that the girl would be the victim, but never know how the boy feels. I would ask for both to express their feelings and take further steps to better their relationship and the situation.
Sexual harassment. In these past few weeks, we have noticed and heard some of our grade 6 male learners catcalling and whistling towards our female learners, calling them degrading nicknames and talking provocatively about them. This behavior is called sexual harassment and is a serious offense. Not only is it degrading, but it also constitutes towards a negative self-image and can cause depression. It is always a better idea to keep your thoughts to yourself rather than expressing them in a degrading and inappropriate fashion. If you are found to be catcalling or sexually harassing girls, you will be prosecuted accordingly by the school law by way of demerits and detention. Sexual abuse. Touching and grabbing of any female learner is prohibited by school law. We have teachers had complaints about boys touching girls without consent and in inappropriate places. This behavior is not something to brag about. Touching girls unwantedly and without consent can in some cases be constituted as sexual abuse, and that is also a serious matter. Not only can it physically harm the victim, but it also can scar and traumatize them for a lifetime. No means no. Not maybe, not yes, it means no. The girls in our class should be treated how you would like to be treated and not violate their right to attend school safely by touching or grabbing them unwantedly. If you find yourself guilty towards these actions, you will face detention and your parents will be contacted. The safety of our female learners are of our top priority.
Hi, I'm Kassiem. My topic today is about domestic violence. Domestic violence is violence committed by someone in the victim's domestic circle. The term domestic violence is used when there is a close relationship between the offender and the victim. This includes partners and ex-partners, immediate family members, other relatives, and family friends. Domestic violence can involve physical, sexual, emotional, and economical, and psychological or technological form of abuse or manipulation. This also results in children being affected when adults resort to domestic violence. I first did my research and put everything together, and that's why I'm recording my video on domestic violence.
In conclusion, it is important for our next generation of young men to respect our women, and only through educating ourselves and changing our behavior we can end this systematic and cultural gender-based violence. It has been teachers Johan, Kassiem and Kean wishing you well, and remember, teach equality, learn respect.